I'm going to teach you how to set up a Meta Business account, formerly known as Facebook Business Manager, now called the Meta Business account. All right, so to set up your Meta Business account, what you firstly need to do is you go to facebook.com/business/tools. I'll have a link in the description. Use that and it takes you straight to this page. You click Start Now, and then it's going to set up your business manager. You put in your name, an email address, and that's pretty much all you need to do at that stage. All right, so now you're in your Meta Business account. What you want to do is you want to make sure that down the bottom here, you click Business Settings, and then you'll be taken here where it shows you your business settings. It'll be taken by default to people. This is where you can invite people in your team. You can invite agencies. Under partners is where you invite agencies. System users are usually like third-party integrations. Let's say like if you're using Shopify and Facebook integration, it'll show up as a system user there. It's not a real user. It's more an integration. They just call it system users. You got your pages. So most important thing, we want to add an existing page or connect a new existing page, so you can request. So add an existing page, you basically claiming it. You put in the Facebook page, so let's put Ricky Hayes. Okay, and then from there you can see it's also already got connected Instagram. Next, request approval. Because it's in another one, you pretty much request it, and you'll get a notification. You just accept it, or you can make a new page there. Go to ad accounts, and from here you can either create a new ad account or add an existing. If you're adding an existing, go into the other business manager and copy the ad account ID. You'll see it under this section here. Copy the ID, go back into this. You can have multiple tabs open, so that's probably the easiest way, and then add it in. If you want to create a new ad account, you just give it that. Make sure you set the time zone as your local time zone. So for me, it would be Australia, Melbourne. Make sure you set it in your currency to avoid foreign transaction fees, and so you know exactly how much it's actually costing you. Go next. So test your business or another business. Naturally, most of us will be choosing our business. And then confirm. So you can't remove the ad account from the business portfolio, but if you can claim it, then you can move it across. Business asset groups is basically, it's just a folder. So you connect all your assets, and then you can make a business asset group that allows you to connect. So separate brands, let's say you've got multiple brands, brand one. And what it simply allows you to do is you can give access to all your assets individually, or you can make a business asset group. You can add assets and all of them with their permissions, and then just in one place assign a partner or assign your team. Just simple as that. So basically just means instead of going through everything individually, you do it all in one place, right? So I recommend once you have your assets all connected, setting this up makes things a lot easier, especially if you're running multiple brands. Apps, we don't need to worry about. That's if you're running apps like for integrations, pulling APIs from Facebook. Instagram account is again where you have to add an Instagram account. So you literally log into your Instagram account. Very important that your Instagram account needs to be set up as professional. If it's not and you're going to connect it, it'll ask you to change to professional. You just change it to professional and then you add it here. A little tip, if you ever have any issues where it says you need to claim it after you've connected it, remove and re-add it. It's a bug. I've had that before, so don't be alarmed. Just remove and re-add it, because you'll look on your Instagram app and you won't see at all the request because it doesn't exist. Just remove and re-add it as just a little tip. WhatsApp account, if you've got a WhatsApp, especially a business account, really sort of helps you a lot there. So I very strongly recommend that you set that up as well. You can use that in your ads manager. Your data sources, you've got your catalogs. So if you're e-commerce and you're, let's say on Shopify, you'll be probably using the Facebook and Instagram sales channel that pushes your catalog and your integration. So you can create a catalog. You can create a catalog manually. So you can either request access to the catalog or create a catalog, right? Generally, what you'll do is, for most of us that are doing e-commerce, most of us being on Shopify, you will just use the integration and it will set it up. It's all dynamic. And then you can go into the commerce manager and manage it as you see fit from there. Data sets and pixels, it used to just be called pixels, but now they call it data sets and pixels. I think they're just rebranding it to just calling it data set. We simply give it a name, create, and that's your pixel made, right? And if you're using the Facebook and Instagram integration as well, it'll with Shopify, it'll automatically push the integration and set up the conversion API for you. This is here again where you can add people, partners, assets. So I'm not actually currently assigned. You would assume that your own self would be assigned, but it's not. So you need to make sure to even assign yourself because otherwise you won't see it in the ad account. So each asset you also personally need to be assigned. You are not automatically assigned. And then you can see things like connected assets. So a pixel, you'll usually have connected asset like an ad account, right? So you would, because the ad account needs the pixel to be able to store the data, right? But once you go into the business asset group, you can connect well, it's not letting me have any assets here. Oh, and that's because, again, for some reason, I can't even assign myself to it. So it does that at times. You need to refresh, log out. Moving on anyway, requests is if you get requests, you don't really need to use anything else in here really. The one is the creative folders. So especially if you're running with agencies, having creative folders, it's actually really handy. I use it a lot where the main reason I actually use it is in the ads manager. What you will find is that when you're uploading creatives, you can only upload one at a time. It can be quite slow and cumbersome. Whereas when you make a business creative folder, what you will be able to do is upload all your creatives, drag and drop really easily. You can upload multiple, you can make subfolders, and you can control permissions. Don't really need to worry about that. Most importantly, you can upload creatives and then just walk away, and it works a lot faster and a lot easier. Then you go into ad account and you just choose the creative that's already uploaded. I find that works a lot better. So I recommend making a business profile, business creative folder. So test. Don't worry about the description, create the folder, especially if you're running multiple brands, it can really help. You can assign partners and you can open in business creatives as well. So you can open it up in the business creatives and then you just upload your creatives. It's really that easy. Both image and video works really, really well. Requests, if you're getting requests, you don't need to worry about that. Brand safety, I recommend connecting your domain. That helps a lot, connecting your domain. It just protects your domain a bit. You basically get a record that you have to verify to make sure your domain's authentic, and that's pretty much it. The other one again is integrations. Won't go into that today. Billing and payments pretty straightforward. You add your credit card and PayPal. I recommend adding 2 payment methods as a little tip. In case one fails, it has a backup. Always do that because you don't want your ads to stop. In case one is compromised, it can be a variety of reasons, right? So always try and add 2 payment methods. I generally recommend adding your card and PayPal. I find that works quite well because sometimes your card won't get charged properly and then it'll default to PayPal. And even if the same card's connected in PayPal, it somewhat sometimes has worked. You'll find a lot of these little quirky little things with the Facebook. The other thing is the security center. Security center is important. I always suggest looking into this because you want to make sure your security is strong. Add another admin. You always want 2FA on for everyone, not just admins. And then you can, once you're eligible for verification, you can do that as well. Then you've got your business assets where again you can sort of see it all in one place. And that's pretty much it. That is your Facebook business profile, Meta business profile, pretty much set up. And you can add up to 5 ad accounts and as many pages as you want. I recommend adding 2 ad accounts, one just simply as a backup. You probably won't use it, but you do want to have that as a backup in the event that it's needed. Okay, so just a little tip there. As I said, I'm not going to go into everything today. Just wanted to sort of show that where those are the key things that you need to do to start using the Meta Business Suite quite well. There's a lot more to it as well. You can look at the settings. You can go to the ads manager, ads reporting, events manager, so on and so forth, but we're going to just keep it to the connecting the assets to get you started. So that concludes today's video. I hope that has been helpful. If it has, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment if you have any questions down below. Otherwise, thank you for your time. Have a lovely day. Take care and goodbye.